Introduction to the vastness of the universe. The universe is vast beyond human comprehension. Although we can see the stars in the sky, it is difficult to truly grasp their immense scale. Space is mostly empty, with very little matter. Physical limitations to space exploration. The distances between celestial bodies are incredibly vast, making travel between them extremely challenging. Even at the highest speeds ever achieved by humanity, interstellar travel would take thousands of years. However, humans never cease to imagine technologies that could one day overcome these barriers. Scientific thinking and imagination. Surpassing current reality concepts such as warp drives and wormholes have been studied. These exploration is not just a matter of technology, but also a question of humanity's purpose in the universe. Conclusion. The journey to the edge of the universe. If given the chance, what awaits humanity at the final boundary of the universe? This question fuels curiosity in the spirit of discovery. Imagine a future where humans can reach the very edge of the vast cosmos. Introduction to the challenges of interstellar travel. Interstellar travel offers the opportunity to explore the universe, but comes with significant obstacles. The vast distances between celestial bodies make movement extremely difficult. Current technological limitations make reaching distant stars nearly impossible. Physical and technological barriers. The Alpha Centauri star system is 4.4 light-years away from Earth, far beyond the reach of current technology. Even the fastest human-made spacecraft would take tens of thousands of years to get there. Existing propulsion methods, such as chemical rockets and nuclear engines, are too slow for interstellar travel. New technologies like fusion propulsion, antimatter engines, and warp drives hold potential but remain theoretical. Biological and psychological challenges. The human body suffers severe effects from microgravity and cosmic radiation. Solutions like artificial gravity and radiation shielding could help protect astronauts. Living in isolated space environments can impact mental health, requiring AI or virtual reality support to maintain psychological well-being. The future of interstellar travel. Despite the difficulties, humanity's desire to explore space remains strong. Concepts like generation ships could help humans gradually conquer space. Imagine a future where the distant stars are no longer beyond humanity's reach. Introduction to the hypothetical starship. To embark on a journey beyond the solar system, this special spacecraft has been designed. It is a fusion of theoretical physics, advanced engineering, and boundless imagination. The ship is not only a means of travel, but also a vessel that pushes the limits of scientific exploration. Propulsion technology and energy. The propulsion system utilizes energy from fusion, antimatter, and photon sails. Fusion provides a stable energy source, while antimatter generates immense thrust when needed. Light sails harness radiation from stars to increase speed. This combination allows the ship to maintain continuous acceleration, approaching the speed of light. Sustaining life and crew protection. A closed-loop ecosystem with hydroponic farms, water recycling, and waste management ensures long-term survival. A rotating artificial gravity system prevents the adverse effects of microgravity on the human body. Radiation shielding and an artificial magnetic field protect the crew from harmful cosmic rays. Departure and the journey ahead. Artificial intelligence supports operations, calculations, and problem-solving throughout the decades-long journey. The crew consists of highly trained experts in science, engineering, and psychology. As the engines ignite, the starship embarks on its voyage to unexplored regions of space. Departure from the solar system. The engines ignite and the spacecraft leaves Earth's orbit, venturing into space. Within minutes, it surpasses the altitude of the International Space Station, leaving the blue planet behind. A steady acceleration of 1 g ensures that the crew experiences gravity similar to that on Earth. The first milestones in space. After 2.5 hours, the spacecraft flies past the Moon, the site of humanity's first steps in space. Just a day and a half later, Mars, the red planet, becomes a fleeting waypoint on the journey. 3 weeks into the mission, the ship crosses Pluto's orbit, reaching the outer edge of the solar system. At the heliopause, where the sun's influence fades, the spacecraft officially enters interstellar space. Entering the void between the stars. Interstellar space is mostly an empty expanse, where stars are separated by vast light years. Rogue planets, interstellar dust, and scattered gas clouds create a mysterious cosmic landscape. The psychological impact of isolation begins to affect the crew, but AI and virtual reality technology help maintain mental stability. Approaching Alpha Centauri. After 15 months, the spacecraft surpasses the 1 light-year mark, farther than any human has ever traveled. Relativistic effects become noticeable, with time aboard the ship passing more slowly than on Earth. The next destination: Alpha Centauri, the nearest star system with a potentially habitable planet. 1. Journey to Alpha Centauri. Alpha Centauri, the closest star system to Earth at 4.4 light-years away, has long captured humanity's imagination. For the first time, a crewed spacecraft is making a direct voyage toward this system, marking a new era of space exploration. With continuous acceleration, the spacecraft moves farther from the solar system. 2. The impact of deep space on the crew. As the ship reaches 20% of the speed of light, time dilation effects begin to emerge. The crew faces prolonged isolation, completely detached from Earth. AI and virtual reality technology help maintain psychological stability, but some members still experience deep space syndrome. At higher speeds, collisions with interstellar dust particles pose a serious risk, requiring the ship's plasma shield for protection. 3. Approaching Alpha Centauri and the deceleration phase. At 87% of the speed of light, time aboard the ship moves noticeably slower than on Earth. The Alpha Centauri system comes into view, with its 3 bright stars and Proxima b, a candidate for liquid water. Deceleration cannot happen abruptly. The spacecraft rotates and gradually slows down over a year to ensure safety. Before arrival and the next decision. After more than 6 years in Earth time, 4 years on board, the crew enters orbit around Proxima b. Should they land and establish a base, or continue their exploration even further? The mission has been a success, but this is only the beginning of humanity's journey to conquer the cosmos. 1. Leaving Alpha Centauri and choosing to continue the journey. Reaching Alpha Centauri was a monumental achievement for humanity, but for the crew, it was only a milestone. Data from Proxima b revealed a thin atmosphere and signs of liquid water, but also dangerous levels of radiation. Ultimately, after 6 months of research, they decided to continue their journey. 2. Setting out for unexplored space. During their stay, the crew conducted surveys of Alpha Centauri A, B, and previously undetected celestial objects. The collected data provided deeper insights into the trinary star system and the potential existence of hidden planets. Their next destination lay beyond the local interstellar cloud, a region 30 light-years away. At 95% of the speed of light, the journey would take decades aboard the ship, but over 70 years in Earth time. 3. Leaving the past behind, entering a distant future. As the ship accelerated, Alpha Centauri faded into the distance, giving way to the vastness of deep space. Time dilation became more pronounced, while the light from approaching stars shifted into the blue spectrum. After 50 years in Earth time, communications with their home planet became little more than faint, distant signals from a world that had changed beyond recognition. 4. A cosmic mystery and a major decision. Upon reaching the edge of the local interstellar cloud, the ship detected an unprecedented signal. It could be a natural astronomical phenomenon, or perhaps a sign of extraterrestrial life. Now they faced a crucial decision: continue on their planned course or change direction in pursuit of humanity's greatest unanswered question. 1. Detecting a mysterious signal. The ship had traveled far beyond the local interstellar cloud, entering uncharted space. Suddenly, they detected a structured signal, something that was not natural interference. It could be an unknown physical phenomenon or a sign of an extraterrestrial civilization. 2. The decision to change course. The crew debated. Should they continue their planned journey or follow the signal? AI analysis confirmed that the signal displayed an organized pattern and originated from a location 200 light-years away. After a vote, they decided to alter their course, accepting the risks to explore the unknown. This meant venturing even further from Earth, a planet that had already changed beyond recognition due to time dilation. 3. Approaching a massive structure in space. Upon reaching the signal's origin, they discovered a colossal megastructure drifting in the void, unconnected to any star system. Its smooth, reflective surface suggested artificial construction, yet there were no signs of life or propulsion systems. As the ship approached, the signal changed, as if responding to their presence. 4. Stepping into the unknown. AI analyzed the new signal and detected patterns resembling a possible language. A massive entrance appeared on the structure, revealing an interior filled with energy and enigmatic motion. Should they step inside and uncover the truth, or turn back and never know what lay beyond? 1. Entering the mysterious megastructure. After weeks of debate and preparation, the crew made the decision to venture inside. The entrance was a massive circular opening, with no doors or visible mechanical components. As the ship crossed the threshold, the mysterious signal suddenly ceased. Number 2. A world beyond imagination. The interior was far larger than it appeared from the outside, defying known physical laws. Colossal structures floated within an artificial light-filled void. Despite being in an empty space, the crew could still feel gravity. There were no signs of life, only intricate patterns etched into the surfaces. Suddenly, the ship's sensors detected an immense energy source at the core of the structure. Number 3. Exploring the central core. The small team departed the main vessel to investigate the energy source. As they ventured deeper, the scale and complexity of the structure became more apparent. A mysterious doorway emerged, its symbols glowing as they approached. The moment they touched it, a voice echoed in their minds. You are not the first. Number 4. A decision that could alter humanity's fate. The message hinted that other civilizations had discovered this place before them. The builders are gone, but their legacy remains. Was this a warning, an invitation, or a challenge? Now they had to decide, continue their exploration, or leave before it was too late. 1. The mysterious message from the builders. You are not the first. The builders are gone, but their legacy remains. The path ahead does not belong to you. These messages raised countless questions. Who were the builders? Where did they go? And who else had come before? Determined to uncover the truth, the crew decided to venture deeper into the structure. 2. Uncovering the remaining data. A vast chamber opened before them, filled with shifting symbols that seemed to react to their presence. The ship's AI deciphered the symbols, not just as writing, but as instructions. They activated hidden data, revealing a vision of a colossal city in ruins. Scattered memories of the builders suggested that their downfall was not natural. It was the result of a catastrophic event. Number 3. The mystery of the gate and a dire warning. The final records were filled with desperation. We built the gate. It is the only escape. If you find this message, leave immediately. Do not open the gate. Do not let it escape. The crew realized that the builders had not simply vanished. They had fled. But fled from what? At that moment, the ship detected a new signal. Something was moving inside the megastructure. 4. The final decision. Escape or discover the truth. They faced two choices. Find the gate to uncover the truth or leave before it was too late. If they continued, they might solve the mystery of the builders, but they could also awaken an unimaginable threat. If they escaped, they would survive, but the mystery would remain unsolved forever. The ship's engines powered up. A decision was about to be made, one that could change their fate and perhaps the fate of the entire universe. 1. A life or death decision. Stay or step through the gate? The crew faced a choice that would determine their fate. Do not open the gate. Do not let it escape. The builders' warning echoed in their minds. But if they left without seeking answers, would they be abandoning the truth behind an entire lost civilization? As they hesitated, the ship's sensors detected something approaching. Number 2. A race against time. Finding the gate. A strange entity emerged. Not a creature, not a machine, but a presence that warped reality itself. It does not destroy, it absorbs. The builder's message sent shivers down their spines. A group decided to search for the gate, hoping it would be their only means of escape. They rushed through twisting corridors where symbols on the walls moved as if alive. Finally, they found it. A rupture in space, still active. 3. The final confrontation. The entity arrives. The moment they discovered the gate, the entity appeared. It did not move in a conventional way. It simply existed, pulling everything around it into a void. Light, matter, even time itself twisted and collapsed into its presence. There was no time left to debate. They had to act immediately. If they stepped through, would they reach the place where the builders had escaped? Or were they walking into a trap? 4. Stepping into the unknown. Go. The order was given. One by one, they stepped into the gate, experiencing an indescribable transformation. When they emerged on the other side, the sky was no longer the same. A completely new world unfolded. Strange lights, massive floating structures, drifting like islands in the cosmic abyss. And then they saw it. A city unlike any other, where the builders still remained. 1. Entering an incomprehensible reality. The crew stepped through the gate and realized they were no longer in the universe they once knew. Space was no longer an empty black void, but a strange reality where light and motion existed in an entirely new way. Before them stretched a vast floating city, suspended over an endless abyss. 2. Encountering the builders. Tall, ethereal beings, half living, half machine, appeared on the platforms of the city. You are the first to follow us. The message resonated in their minds. The builders had not disappeared, they had evolved. The entity that had consumed their old world did not kill, it transformed everything it touched. To escape it, the builders chose to alter themselves, becoming an entirely different form of existence. 3. Understanding the nature of the entity. A vision appeared in their minds, a massive vortex of energy, something that did not destroy, but assimilated. The builders had not defeated it, but had learned to coexist by willingly becoming part of it on their own terms. Now the crew faced a choice: stay, return, or embrace the transformation. Number 4. 3 paths, 1 decision. Return. Go back to their original universe, but Earth had already moved on by hundreds of years. Stay. Remain as explorers of this strange new world, forever separate from humanity. Evolve. Leave behind their physical forms and ascend into a new state of existence. Faced with the final decision, the crew knew this was not just about them. It was about the future of all humanity. 1. The most important choice. For the first time since leaving Earth, the crew faced a decision beyond logic or survival. The builders, now entities beyond time, offered them 3 choices. Return to the world they once knew. Stay and explore this new reality. Evolve to become part of something greater. There was no right answer, only the path each individual was willing to take. Number 2. Debating the 3 paths. The returners believed they still belonged to humanity. They feared that if they did not go back, no one would tell their story. But centuries had passed. Would they still be welcomed? The Wanderers saw this as an opportunity to explore a universe beyond known limits. But could they survive here indefinitely without changing? The Transcendents were ready to abandon their human forms and become part of something far greater. But would they still be themselves? 3. 3 fates, 3 paths. The returners stepped through the gate, accepting the changes that had reshaped Earth. The Wanderers stayed, establishing a colony in the infinite void, searching for new mysteries. The Transcendents embraced a new existence, shedding their identities to ascend into a higher state of being. The gate closed behind them, forever separating their destinies. 4. The end or a new beginning. This was not just the end of a journey, it was the beginning of 3 different futures. Would the returners find a home still waiting for them? Would the Wanderers uncover something even greater? Would the Transcendents truly exist in the way they once understood? No matter the choice, one thing was certain. Humanity's journey was far from over.